As women, one of our main forms of protection is access. Sexual access, physical access, all these are ways that you protect yourself by not giving people access to you unless they give you what you need. And that's our main form of protection, of keeping ourselves safe. But a lot of times when it comes to emotional access, when it comes to spiritual access, we let down our guard. Hell, some of us let down our guard with the sexual access. With every access, we let down our guard, and then we wonder why we in pain and why we bitter and why we hurt. But I tell you something, right? Access is so important, and it's coming up in my algorithm a lot because it's something I've been thinking about recently, because you have to set boundaries and you have to make sure that you don't give people too much access to you who don't appreciate it. You see, when you're a good person and when you have anything going for you, losing you will always be the other person's loss. It will always be their loss. Therefore, you don't have to feel bad about who you give and don't give access to. You need to give the access based on if this person is good for you. If someone is triggering to you, it's stressing you out, whatever the case may be, you need to limit the access. And it's not being petty. It's not being silly like some people. I ain't even talking to she. You know? I'm so tired of seeing grown people act like a 4-year-old. And not a good 4-year-old, either a 4-year-old demon, and think that they're enlightened or that they got somewhere, that God is with them. No, I'm talking about making calculated decisions in your life. I'm not talking about being emotional and impulsive and stupid. I'm talking about making decisions in your life about who has access to you in order to protect your peace and to protect your physical and emotional health, which are both connected. Because you see, the sort of men that you allow to access you, the sort of friends that you keep and all that, sometimes it's better for you to just start with God. But a lot of women don't want to do that. We keep seeking attention and validation. Some of us know that the only reason why people talk to us is because they like how we look. But we still give them access too much. Right now, my DMs full. I do not open no DMs on TikTok because anybody who should have access to me would have access to my phone number. You have to limit who can talk to you and how, and be very selective about who you let in your life, because your life is an artistic experience that you are curating and creating. You can't just pick up everything and throw it on a painting and expect it to look good. You have to decide what colors you're using. You have to decide where things are going to be situated. And for people who don't do that, and then they just have a chaotic life, everything is just pelt there, black there, white there, pink there, thing, and they just pelt anything and call it art. And then they go and see that you paint an actual picture with a face, with details, with shadows, with colors in the right place. They hate you. And the reason why is because you're showing up that splatter thing, yeah, that's art. But they got something in order that is even better. Don't be afraid to be the best version of yourself. Don't be afraid to curate your life. Don't be afraid to limit access to you, because if everybody can access you, you lose value. Exclusivity breeds worth. If you are valuable to yourself, you will make sure that everybody around you understands that. And that's the thing that I think we suffer with as much, because when we don't respect ourselves, people don't respect us. So even when our response to things is a fond response and we are being kind to people, but that kindness is actually putting us under stress, so we didn't respect ourselves enough to pull back, that person then think that they could do whatever they want. You must always let people know that they have to respect you, or they got to move, and they could say what they want and they could talk what they like. It don't matter. Them ain't important. You is who important. Have a good day.